Welcome to 10's 00 Heaven. Next Saturday, Sean Connery gives James Bond the Midas touch in Goldfinger. And tonight, there's more gadgets, goons, guns and girls in The Spy Who Loved Me.
Hello and welcome to VHS Revue, and I appear to be holding my 2019 Antenna Award for Most Outstanding Sound in a Program that I won. It's a bit embarrassing. Just put that over there. Today it's another one from my James Bond tape collection, and from late 2000, it's a Channel 10 Adelaide recording of 1977's The Spy Who Loved Me, one of the great Bond flicks. Roger Moore at his flared trouser best, the greatest theme song of them all, with Carly Simon's Nobody Does It Better.
Nobody does it half as good as you.
You've got Jaws, you've got the Lotus Submarine, and you've got this resplendent moment that puts the great in Great Britain, and is now an apt metaphor for how scumbags like Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson envisioned a successful Brexit. Of course, as we now know, Brexit went more like this. 007 saved Britain from destruction dozens of times, but in the end, he couldn't save it from itself. Kind of makes you think, what's the point of it all? Well, selling advertising, I guess. Let's take a look at some of that.
This season of Bond movies is proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Diamonds really are forever.
Unlike the Tonsley Mitsubishi factory. Here's an ad that appears to be for a search engine like Google or something, but guess again.
Where do you go to research a subject and get absolutely reliable, relevant information that's totally up to date? Answer: the library's computer databases. You'll be surprised at what you'll find at the State Library, supported by Channel 10.
It's kind of a bizarre ad when you think about it. It's like a commercial that demonstrates all the benefits of tractors, but then it turns out it's an ad for a horse-drawn plough. Which is still useful, I'm sure, but it isn't exactly...
Totally up to date?
Yeah, might have to update their definition of the word totally. I'm partial to a good jingle, but this is probably the shittest one I've ever heard.
Plasflo, 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 Plasflo. Help you give your lawn a drink, keep your flowers in the pink, or simply fix a dribble or a leak.
Which pump to suit your tank or well?
How to design your water feature.
The way to save time and money watering your garden.
Plasflo.
Everything for home irrigation.
And here at Mile End,
Then open for you 7 days a week. Plasflo.
Keen-eyed viewers will recognise that it's the same couple from a previous ad for talking furniture, as featured in episode 21. I don't know how or why, but what I do know is I've never seen that guy in the same room as Gillan McLachlan. Probably because he has nothing to do with AFL and thus would never interact with him in a professional or social setting. I admit, I don't know much about cricket, but I'm pretty sure this is not how you hit a 6.
Pizza Haven has got a deal that'll knock you for a 6. You could win a big Hawaiian holiday for 2. Just grab the big deal leaflet from Pizza Haven. And then make sure you watch Seinfeld, 7 o'clock weeknights on 10.
Although unlike the chef in that Seinfeld scene, one would hope the good people at Pizza Haven wash their hands after going to the toilet. I know I did when I worked there, but I can't speak for everyone. Suppose there are worse places to pick up a pizza in Adelaide. Businesses don't really need an excuse to have a sale, but some sort of topical tie-in, like what I just did then, is pretty common. At least it was topical when I wrote this. But would someone actually go so far as to stage a sale off the back of a neighbouring business's misfortune? The answer is obviously yes.
Did you hear about the fire in Kent Town? Well, it was right next door. And to celebrate our survival, we're having a dirty great big plant sale this weekend. Jade, not $19.95, just $1.95. Huge cocos, not $69.95, $23.95. Mondo grass, a scorching 6 for $20. Golden Osmer, a piping hot 4 for $10. Potted colour, these won't burn a hole in your pocket, just 6 for $10. 6-pack petunias are red hot, $8.95. Go for a burn down to Plant Liquidators, 70 Rundle Street, Kent Town. Out they go, 70 Rundle Street, Kent Town. And remember, don't smoke. Just don't smoke. Plant Liquidators, 70 Rundle Street, Kent Town.
At least there were no racist jokes in that one. Now, there's only so many ideas in advertising, and obviously there were even fewer ideas 20 years ago, so it's not surprising you might see some similarities between ads for different products in different markets, like using that Gillan McLaughlin guy as a spokesperson from the ads a few minutes ago. I don't expect you to remember that. But here are two ads that aired on the same station, back to back, and no one seemed to think, maybe spread these two out a bit with a Dreamland or a Paramount Browns in the middle. No, she'll be right.
If you want it, you got it. If you need it, you got it. Everything you want, everything you need, anything at all. You got it. Everything you want, you got it. Everything you need, you got it.
It's Liquor Smart's first birthday, and the prezzies are all yours. Like this Hardy's red wine 6-pack with bonus sparkling Shiraz, just $64.99. Or how about a 6-pack of the world's great beers for only $11.99? It's smart party drinking, right, Nige? Liquor Smart. Call in soon.
At least they put the liquor ad after the car ad, because you don't want to be drinking then driving, or you'd be a...
Everybody loves gas.
Especially these guys. They're just full of it.
6:30 Sunday. You're in for a surprise.
We invade your planet. But first,
These gems will have you squirming in your seat with enjoyment.
Anything for a laugh, really.
All new Unreal ads, 6:30 Sunday. Then at 7, they're vacation videos that are anything but dull. Astonishing events caught on camera by unsuspecting holidaymakers. So how do your travel stories compare? It happened on holiday. 7 o'clock Sunday following Unreal ads on 10.
Unreal ads. It was the VHS review of its day. I was a big fan of the ones at the slightly later time slot.
We're turning you on to the weirdest and rudest television from home and around the world.
Now control yourselves, control yourselves.
TV so racy, so cheeky, so wild that this is all we're allowed to show you, for the moment at least.
What were we thinking?
Put a perfectly normal group of people in front of a camera,
I'm sorry.
and just about anything can happen.
Hey, don't look at me, I just work here.
And probably will. Come and sneak a peek.
Here is the news in brief.
Unreal TV, adults only. 8:30 Wednesday.
You know, the turn of the millennium really was the golden age of Australian clip shows. There were so many of them, there just about could have been a clip show that just showed the best bits of clip shows. Gee, I wonder what that would be like. Would have been a good spot to have a cameo there. Shame I couldn't get one of the two 90s TV clip show hosts I needed to make that joke work. Anyway, time for one more ad.
The Motorola V series. V small, V sexy.
I think that tortoise was making an STD call. I'm David M. Green. See you next time for more VHS Review. I think that tortoise was making an STD call. Ugh. I think that tortoise was making an SDT. I think that tortoise was making an STD. That's why they changed it to STI. It's easy to say.